What is up, everybody? Welcome to CTF Strong Talks Football, and happy Wednesday. Today I wanted to do something a little bit different. Today I'm going to be reacting to the Madden 26 player ratings. I might also do the team ratings as well. Just thought it'd be fun to do. I have not seen any of the ratings other than a couple of like the 99 overall ratings, but overall I have not seen any of it. So I think it'd be interesting to take a look to see what Madden has come up with this year. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get started to the video. Let's see these ratings. Alright, before we get started out looking at the ratings here, I'm just going to let you know I am not going to buy this game. Like, Madden has been dog shit since Madden 21, and Madden 25 was probably the worst Madden that was ever made, and I'm just getting tired of wasting $70 on shitty games. So no, I am not getting this game, but I just wanted to look at the ratings just for fun. So first, let's look at the 99 overall ratings. So first we got Jamar Chase, which I absolutely agree. He was the #1 receiver in the league last year. You got Josh Allen. I absolutely agree. Finally, he gets it. He deserves it. He won MVP. 99, Justin Jefferson. Okay, I agree with that. Lamar also got the 99, which I really liked because he was shortly behind Josh Allen, and he was very close to the MVP race, so I think he deserves it. Next 99 we got is Lane Johnson. He was the best offensive lineman in the league. I absolutely, this is really good so far. We got Myles Garrett, 99. He was really good last year, but I don't think he was 99 overall good. That might not be really, that, you guys might not agree with that one, but I don't know. And then finally, the last 99 overall in the game is Saquon Barkley. He absolutely deserves it. He had probably the best season you can have for running back in the modern era. He absolutely deserves it. And yes, he is the Madden cover, and he absolutely deserves that as well. Let's just hope he just doesn't get the Madden curse, because that would absolutely suck. Alright, let's take a look at the quarterbacks, shall we? Alright, now looking at the quarterbacks, we got Josh Allen and Lamar at 99s. I already said I like that. Joe Burrow at a 97. I like that. Maybe bump him up to a 98, but that's not bad. Mahomes at a 95. I do agree with that. He was not as good as he usually is, but that's still a fair rating. Next, we got Matthew Stafford at an 88. Okay, I like that rating for him. Jared Goff at an 87. That's pretty low. He should be like a 90. I know Eagles fans are not going to like this rating for Jalen Hurts, an 86. I think he could get bumped up at least to an 88, but guys, he's not a 90 to a 95. That's ridiculous. This is a good rating for him. We got Justin Herbert at an 86. That's insulting. We got Baker Mayfield at an 85. That's very insulting. We got Jaden Daniels at an 85. Now, he did come off of a rookie year, but I have a feeling some of these other rookies are going to be pretty decent ratings. I don't know. Maybe this is a good. Brock Purdy an 84. Yeah, I agree with that. Dak at an 84. Okay, fair. Jordan Love at an 83. I guess. Tua at an 82. That's fair. CJ Stroud an 81. That's a little insulting, even though he did have a down year. I'd say he's like an 84. We got Geno Smith at an 80. I actually like that rating because I think he's underrated and overhated. Bo Nix at a 79. I'd have him at an 81, but okay. Kyler at a 79. That's fine. Drake May at a 78, that's fine. Sam Darnold at a 77. With how good he was in Minnesota, whether it was the coaching or not, that's a little insulting, but okay. Aaron Rodgers at a 76, though. My goodness, I'm not used to seeing that. Russell Wilson at a 76, so I guess they're the same rating, okay. Bryce at a 75, that's fine. Caleb Williams at a 75, that's fine. Trevor Lawrence, 75, okay. Justin Fields, 74. Wait, Justin Fields should be higher than Russell Wilson. I don't know. I don't really agree with that one. And then Michael Penix at a 74. JJ at a 73. I think his rating is going to go way up when he starts the season. I'm very high on him. Kirk at a 73. Forgot he's even on the Falcons still. Richardson at a 72. I think he should be lower because he's garbage. Cam Ward at a 72. That's fine. Jameis at a 72. Joe. Okay, this is starting to get to the backups, but we got Joe Flacco here. We've got Deshaun. Yeah, that's basically about it. Yeah, that's all it for the quarterbacks. Honestly, as a whole, I think these ratings are pretty fair. I don't really care for Justin Herbert or Baker Mayfield's ratings, but other than that, these ratings are pretty decent, honestly. Alright, let's take a look at the running backs. Alright, we got Saquon at a 99. Okay, that's good. Derrick Henry at a 98. I think that's very fair. Jameer at a 95. I like that. CMC at a 94. Yes, he was hurt, but it'd be pretty insulting if he didn't have a good rating, so that's fine. Bijan at a 92, I think that's a little low, but I think he's like a 94, but that's fine. Joe Joe Mixon at 91, though. I think that's pretty wild. He's still at 91. And also, he's over Josh Jacobs. He's higher than Josh Jacobs. Okay, make that make sense. We got James Cook at an 89. So you're telling me Joe Mixon is higher than James Cook? Or even worse, look at this. You're telling me Jonathan Taylor is an 88 overall? That's absurd, dude. He should be like a 94, 95. Why is he lower than James Cook and Joe Mixon, dude? Like, maybe it's a toss-up between him and Josh Jacobs, but that's absolutely insulting. We already got the first crazy one there. Kenneth Walker at an 88. Even though I bashed on him time and time again about him being injury prone and not that good and him regressing, this is a fair rating, I guess. Like, I don't know. Bucky Irving at an 87, that's good. Nick Chubb at an 87, that's fucking wild. Oh my god. Kyron Williams at an 86 is absolutely insulting, dude. He's one of the best running backs in football. He's like 91, 92 worthy. That's absolutely ridiculous. Tony Pollard at an 86. Aaron Jones at an 85 is kind of insulting as well. He should be like an 89. Chuba Hubbard at an 85. I think that's also insulting. He should be like an 88. James Conner at an 85. I think he should be like an 87. Kamara at an 84 is fine. Breece Hall at an 84 is fine. David Montgomery at 84, though. I think he's also like an 86, 87. I don't know about that. Whoa, look at this. Okay, Ashton Genty. He's coming off of a rookie. He's already got an 83 overall rating. Higher than Devon Achane with an 83. What the hell? I know Ashton Genty's a rookie. I'm not really bashing on his rating. I guess that's pretty fair, but also kind of, it's pretty nice of, like, EA to give him a high rating, kind of generous. I'm going after whoever the hell thought to put Devon Achane at an 83 overall, dude. That's an absolutely absurd rating. Having him below a rookie that hasn't played before, having players over players like Chuba Hubbard, James Conner, Aaron Jones, Breece Hall, David Montgomery, Alvin Kamara. Well, I already said that. God damn it. Like other players, dude. Why is he so low? That's ridiculous, dude. That's worse than the Jonathan Taylor rating. That's absurd. Like, that's the worst rating by far. All right, let's keep going. We got Pacheco in 83. That's fine, even though I think he will bounce back. J.K. Dobbins in 82. I forgot he was on Denver. I think he's going to be solid. Najee in 82. That's fair. Travis Etienne at 82. I think that's a little generous with how bad his season was. Brian Robinson Jr. in 81. That's pretty good. Chase Brown is underrated here. 81. I think he's like an 84, but okay. DeAndre Swift at an 81. Okay, that's good. Tyler Algier, 81. All right. Jalen Warren, 80. Kareem Hunt, 80. Ramondre, 80. Okay. Rico at an 80. That's a little insulting. I'd have him at like an 83. Jordan Mason at a 79, though. Like, what are we doing here? He should be like an 84. He had a fantastic season. We got Rashad White at 79, I guess. Raheem at a 79, I guess. Tajay Spears at a 79, okay. Tyrone Tracy at a 79. Now, he was solid, but he does have a lot to prove, so I guess this is a fair rating. Antonio Gibson at a 78 is okay. Damian Pierce at a 78 is honestly generous because he hasn't been good in 3 years. Vontae at 78 is a little high, but okay. And the rest are just backups. I'll just give you guys a little bit of a look, but overall, that's about it. The running back ratings, other than a couple which are absolutely absurd, I guess are fair. I don't think these are the most balanced ratings, I'm not going to lie, but I guess it's okay. The Jonathan Taylor and Devon Achane, though, like, that's awful. All right, let's take a look at the wide receivers here. Now, there are a lot of talented receivers, so if I say some shit you won't agree with, try not to get too angry. All right, right off the bat, we got 299 overall, so we already saw Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. I agree with those. Amon-Ra at 96, that's fair. CeeDee Lamb at a 95, that's pretty fair. Tyreek at a 95. Now, this one's interesting because I agree with the rating. A lot of people won't. People that are treating Tyreek Hill like he's just this washed up bum after that last season, please get a brain in your head. Like, he really wasn't that bad. It was his team. Terry McLaurin at a 94. That's pretty good. Let's see if he can get paid, though. A.J. Brown at a 93. That's pretty fair. Mike Evans at a 93. I love that for him because I think he's a very, very talented receiver still, and he is a first ballot Hall of Famer. I love that. All right, Drake London at a 91. Okay, Devontae at a 90. All right, that's fine. Devonta Smith at an 89. Okay. Nico at an 89. I actually really like this rating. I absolutely agree. People think that he's like a 94. Like, dude, that's crazy. He's not a top 10 receiver. I like that one a lot. But Puka Nakua and 88, that's very insulting. Like, he did miss time last year, but he's still one of the best receivers in the league. Like, he should not be lower than Devontae Adams. That's ridiculous. All right, Stephon Diggs at an 88. I guess that's fair. Brandon Ayuk's fair at an 87. He has a lot to prove. Malik Neighbors at an 87. He did get a little bit of that coming off rookie year treatment, but I think that's still very generous. He was an absolutely elite receiver. T. Higgins at an 87. That's fair. Chris Olave at an 86. As a Saints fan, that I love it, but he is injury prone, so I know people will disagree with that one. Cooper Kupp at an 86 is a little interesting. I don't know about that one. DJ Moore at an 86, okay. Garrett Wilson at an 86. I know people aren't going to agree with that, but I think Garrett Wilson is so talented that people don't see how good he is. Jackson Smith and Jigba, though, the same rating as Cooper Kupp. That's interesting. I'm not going to lie. Chris Godwin at an 85 is pretty decent. Cortland Sutton at an 85, okay. DK in 85 is a little insulting. I'm not going to lie. He should be like an 88, 89. Jalen Waddle at an 85 is okay. Zay Flowers at an 85 is all right. Brian Thomas Jr. in 84 is interesting, though. I think he should be higher, but at the same time, he did just come off of his rookie season, so I think he will get bumped up later. Jerry June 84 is a great rating. He had an excellent season, so I just hope he does better. Jordan Addison's in 84. Okay, that's good. Loud McConkey in 84, though, I think is a little insulting, dude. Like, I think he's one of the most underrated receivers in the league, and I think he is one of the better receivers in the league, and I think people will see that more this season. Debo in 83 is fair. He's injured all the time. George Pickens at an 83, I think, is fair. Jacoby at an 83 is good. Jacoby is a good receiver. Rashee Rice at an 83 is a little low, but he did miss a lot of time. D-Hop in 82 is very overrated. I think he should be lower because he is way out of his prime. Jamison Williams at an 82 is insulting. Khalil Shakir at an 82 is pretty good. Michael Pittman Jr. 82 is decent. Tank Dell should be higher, but I think he's hurt. He's hurt all the time, so I guess that's a fair rating at 82. Calvin Ridley in 81 is a little low, but I think that's fine. Christian Kirk at an 81 is, I guess, okay. He's always hurt, man. Darnell in 81 I like. He was very underrated last year. Jaden Reed in 81's okay. Rashad Bateman at an 81's way too high. I don't think he's that good. Adam Thielen at an 80 is fine. Juwan Jennings at an 80 is very insulting. He should be way higher. Josh Downs at an 80 is insulting as well. Marquise Brown's at an 80 is fine, but I don't think he should be the same rating as Xavier Worthy. Alec Pierce at a 79's, I guess, is fine. I could see him going higher. Brandon Cooks at a 79 is kind of weird. Seeing him as the same rating as Rashid Shaheed's not right, in my opinion. Rashid Shaheed should be higher, but that's probably just me being biased. Marvin Harrison Jr. at a 79 is fine because he was so underwhelming last year. He's got a lot to prove. Romeo Duze, hopefully he does better, but 79 for now is fine. Romeo Dobbs at a 79 is fine. Tyler Lockett, he's going to go way lower after this season. Like, people are going to forget he's on Tennessee. Christian Watson at 78 is too high. I think he sucks. Demario Douglas at a 78 is okay. Michael Wilson at 78, okay. The rest of these are just, like, I guess, background players except Darius Slayton, I guess. But the rest of these I think are fine. Overall, the receivers are okay. There are some that are good. There are some that are pretty bad, honestly. But overall, I guess it's okay. All right, the last position we're going to do is tight ends because we're starting to run short on time here. But I just wanted to take a look at one more position for you guys. All right, now looking at the tight ends. The highest tight end in the game is George Kittle at a 98. I got a little bit of a beef with EA Sports with George Kittle. Why do they refuse to give him a 99? Like, he deserves it at this point. He was by far the best tight end in the game last year, and he deserves a 99. Like, just give it to him for once. All right, next we got Travis Kelce at 93. I guess that's fine. Trey McBride at 92. I think he should be higher, but I guess that's okay. Mark Andrews at 91's okay. Wow, they gave Brock Bowers a 90 after his rookie year. Wow, that's very awesome, dude. He absolutely deserves it, but I didn't think EA Sports was going to give it to him. Wow, good for him, man. That's awesome. David Njoku in 89 is pretty good. TJ in an 88, I guess, is fine. It might be a little low, but Dallas Goedert higher than Sam Laporta, though. That one is weird. Like, Dallas Goedert in 87 is fine, even though he's injury prone. But being higher than Sam Laporta, that's wild. Like, Sam Laporta should be higher. He might have had a down year, but he's still a great tight end. All right, looking at the rest of them, Evan Ingram at 85 is fine. I don't know why people are giving him so much shit. He's a very underrated tight end. Pat Freiermuth at 84 is fine. Hunter Henry at 83 is fine. Cole Kmet at 82 is fine. Darren Waller at 82, bro. Dude came back from retirement after 2 years and they're already giving this dude 82 overall. What the hell are you guys doing over there? And the worst part is you're giving him a higher rating than Jake Ferguson, Jonnu Smith, and Dalton Schultz and Isaiah Likely. Like, what are you guys on over there? That's crazy, dude. Like, Darren Waller comes back after having a very mediocre rap career and they already give him an 82 overall. Jake Ferguson should be like an 84 and Jonnu Smith should be like an 89. Like, that's absolutely insulting. Dalton Schultz an 80, I guess. I think he should be higher, but whatever. Isaiah Likely an 80 is insulting. He should be like an 85, 86. Mike Gesicki at a 79, I guess is okay, but I think he is not as bad as what people think. Tucker Kraft at 79 is a little insulting, but okay. Kyle Pitts at a 78 I like, bro. Like, he's not good. No matter how many times you guys try to say he's going to have a good year, it's never going to happen. Zach Ertz at 78 is pretty good. He had a pretty decent season there. Cade Otton at a 77 is fine, I guess. Dawson Knox at a 77, higher than Dalton Kincaid. I'm kind of shocked they had the balls to do that. I agree, but man, like, I didn't think they were going to do that. Higbee at a 77 is okay. Darnell Washington at a 76 is, I guess, okay. Taysom at a 76, I'm going to be biased and say that's too low, but that's just me. Noah Gray at a 75 is way too low. Tyler Conklin at a 75 is, I guess, okay. Oquano at a 74 is way too low. Juwan Johnson at a 74 is way too low. Tyler Warren at a 75 is pretty good as a rookie. Will Dissly, I guess, is fine. Looking at the rest of these, Colston Loveland at an 873 is fine. I don't think he's going to be that good, but whatever. That's just my opinion. The rest of these are just backups and like random tight ends. That's just about it. Overall, the tight end rating is pretty good, actually. There's only a couple that are absolutely ridiculous, like the Darren Waller one, and I guess the some of the other ones, like Jonnu Smith being an 81. But overall, it's pretty good. Before we end this off, let's look at the team ratings real quick. Okay, for some reason, I couldn't find the team ratings on the actual EA Sports website, but I was able to find it on here. The highest rated team is actually the Baltimore Ravens with a 93. I think that's pretty wild, but alright. Philadelphia has a 91. That's fine. 90 for the Chiefs. 89 for the Bills. Vikings at an 88. I think that's good. Lions at an 88. Texans at an 87 is kind of wild. Denver at an 87. Pittsburgh at an 86 is crazy. Niners at an 86 I think is fine. That's basically the top teams in the game. If you see any, like, notice any teams that are missing, let me know. I already noticed the Rams. That's kind of wild they're not in here. And there you guys have it. That was me reacting to the Madden 26 player ratings as well as the team ratings at the end. Even though I'm not getting this game this year because I just don't trust EA Sports anymore, I hope you enjoyed watching this video of me reacting to all these ratings. Let me know down below if you're going to get the game or not. Let me know if you're excited. Let me know if you're nervous about the game being good or not. Let me know down below. Anyways, that's where I'm going to be done for the day. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, turn on notification bells so you don't miss any of my videos whenever I post. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.